Tesco warns public faces hardship in wake of interest rates rise. The chairman of Tesco has warned of the hardship people will face in the wake of rising interest rates. Allan told the BBC he was aware millions would face much higher mortgage payments while prices for food and energy were already increasing. We have a moral responsibility to look after people who in the real world are being impacted by this, he said. It comes after the Bank of England said interest rates may need to rise by more than previously expected. Speaking on the BBC's Kuenssberg program on Sunday, Mr. Allan said that it was important to focus on how recent market turmoil and rising interest rates would impact on real people. The reality is that the movement in interest rates is now going to lead to much higher mortgage rates for millions of people, he said. Lots of people I think are, already, struggling with the existing elements of the cost of living crisis in food and so on. Inflation, which measures how the cost of living changes over time, is increasing at almost its fastest rate in 40 years, driven largely by the rising cost of food and fossil fuels. To tackle the rising cost of living, the Bank of England would typically raise interest rates to encourage people to save, but this also means some people with mortgages see their monthly payments go up. Raising interest rates also makes borrowing more expensive, and it is hoped people will have less money to spend. As a result, they will buy fewer things and prices will stop rising as fast. Rising costs and recent market turmoil are top issues facing the new Chancellor Jeremy Hunt, who has admitted that his predecessor's mini-budget went too far, too fast. Mr. Hunt, who replaced Kwasi Kwarteng, said in a statement that his focus was on growth underpinned by stability, and he warned there would be tax rises and savings in public spending. On Sunday, Mr. Allan said that he felt encouraged by the new Chancellor's recent remarks. The boss of the UK's largest private sector employer urged the government to provide stability after a recent plunge in the value of the pound, which had caused real problems. He also called on Conservative politicians to look after those people suffering and to set out a plan demonstrating how they will try to grow the economy. He said that Labour had already put forward some policy ideas on growing the UK economy, but added he would like to hear a concrete plan from the government. I don't think we've seen a growth plan from the Conservatives. I hope we will. Labour's ideas are on table, and many are attractive, but at the moment there's only one team on the field. Businesses, rather in tune with public opinion, are no longer shy about criticising the government. Many kept their counsel as the government pursued a form of Brexit that made exports more difficult and hit inward investment. The latest bout of economic and political instability has led to open conversations about how investable the UK is at this precise moment. The chairman of Tesco, the supermarket historically most shy of saying anything about politics, told Kuenssberg not only that the Conservatives did not have a growth plan, but that Labour had the start of one with many attractive ideas. This reflects more general grumbling. Who is in charge? What is the policy? Is there macroeconomic stability? What is sterling worth? These are active questions in boardrooms, and with an apparent swing in public opinions and big stakes, business leaders feel empowered to say what they think.